Hello friends and beautiful people, it is Kathryn Massell, Conscious Creatrix, 5D Visionary, and Elevated Consciousness Coach. I am way up above Lake Tahoe. You can see it there behind me. Sort of, let's have it focused for a sec. On this absolutely marvelous hike. I'm all red and sweaty, but I felt really inspired to do this video up here because well, the energy is extremely conducive to what I'm about to share with you, and bringing this little exercise of manifesting in 5D to you from a place where I'm extremely grounded is not only really helpful for me to explain this to you, but you're going to get the energy off of this video and be very grounded when you bring in this tool as well. So this is what I'm sharing with you is a mini tool of it's a mini version, a taster, an amuse-bouche, if you will, version of one of the technologies that I share in my upcoming program that starts September 19th, 2019, which is consciousness mechanics. And this is one of 8 tools. Again, this is a mini version. There's more to it, but this one will work for you if you're in the right headspace and you're grounded enough to bring this energy in. What consciousness mechanics do is it helps you to ground and anchor into 5D consciousness, awareness, higher elevated awareness into your 3D reality right now. And so I talk about all things 5D, 5th dimension, ascension, and human awakening and spiritual awakening. But what I really like to do, and one of my specialties, is being able to share tools to help you ground this awareness into your 3D reality so that you can use this stuff of higher awareness, higher elevated consciousness now. And what could be more tangible than manifesting? So this is what manifesting in 5D is all about. This is a very experiential exercise. And often we think about bringing things into our life, we have to have our mindset on point and all that. But as we move into higher elevated consciousness, it's all about the emotional body. It's all about the heart-centered, higher heart-centric awareness. It is all experiential and emotional and ethereal. So I'm going to teach you right here today how to use this tool to manifest. So if you like the content that I share here on this channel, and this is a channel where I share all things human and spiritual awakening. I talk a lot about 5th dimension consciousness, higher elevated awareness, ascension, the ascension processes, how they affect us, what it means, what it doesn't mean, all these things on this channel, Kathryn Massell. So please hit the subscribe button on this and get, lots and lots of videos from me. There's at this point on YouTube, I think I have hundreds of videos on here, all things like talks about spiritual awakening, but also guided meditations and exercises kind of like this one. So this is manifesting in 5D. So think about something that you want, something that you have been trying to be, something that you've been trying to do, something you've been trying to bring into your reality. Maybe you're very close to this. Maybe you feel like you're so close, but you kind of hit a plateau and there's something that's just like blocking you from it. Or maybe this is something that's really far off down the road for you and feels like a really grandiose vision or idea for something that you could be, do, or have. Doesn't matter. You can work with whatever here in this space. And ideally, when you want to work with this energy, doing it outside is optimum because you are grounded into the earthing energies of planetary energy and awareness. So that's going to help you ground this into your physical. And that's what manifesting is all about, right? We don't manifest something in the ethereal, or our spiritual body doesn't need money or a car or a new job. Our physical being, our physical body requires those things or matches our needs. So being outside, or at least inside, having your feet planted firmly on the ground. And I want you to just go ahead and take a couple deep breaths. Center yourself in your heart space. You can go ahead and close your eyes. And now I want you to imagine a tube of energy that extends up far above your head, as far up as you can imagine. 500 feet, 1,000 feet, 3,000 feet, it doesn't really matter. 200 feet, it doesn't matter. And this tube of energy carries the perfect, purest oxygen and light, and it feeds your body, it feeds your heart, it feeds your cells, it feeds your blood. And as you inhale, imagine drawing this into the heart space. And now I want you to imagine a tube of energy that comes up from the center of Mother Earth. And imagine this tube again holding the purest form of energy. Pure, clean energy that you breathe in, that feeds you, that feeds your cells, brings light and information, carries blessings and knowledge and abundance of Mother Earth into your physical body. And this tube goes up and it meets up in your heart space, just like where the other tube that you bring in from above leaves off. And now I want you, as you take your next deep breath in, imagine you are pulling energy from both of these tubes, high up above your head and way below your feet, down from the core of the earth. And breathing in, bringing in energy from these tubes of energy simultaneously. And having that energy end in the heart space. And as you breathe out and allow that energy to empty into the heart space, imagine it spilling out into every part of your being, filling up the entirety of your physical being and nourishing you with this energy. Now you're in a prime energetic space to be able to manifest. So now imagine what it is that you want. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a new car, it could be a job, it could be an amount of money. It doesn't matter what it is. Your soulmate. And imagine whatever this is, 50 feet in front of you. And I want you to feel it there. Whatever that is, whatever that represents to you, happiness, joy, fulfillment, independence, freedom. Feel that in the body. And now I want you to imagine a cord of connection from whatever it is that you are imagining, manifesting. And this cord of connection sprouts 3 cords from the core of that being in the stomach. You can imagine it just above the navel of that person, if you're imagining that, or just at the center of whatever it is you're imagining. A car, an amount of money, it could be a stack of money. And imagine from the center of this thing you're imagining, manifesting, 3 cords spring forth. 1 goes to your third eye, 1 goes into your heart space, and 1 goes just below your feet, about a couple inches below the soles of your feet. And now I want you to imagine that space in between. I want you to focus on whatever you see right now as maybe an empty space in between you and that thing that you want to be, do, or have, that you want to bring into your life. Imagine this empty space filling up now, this void, filling it up with the good energy of gratitude. Gratitude for something that is in your life right now, that is tangible and real in your life right now, that you love, that gives you joy. And depending on who you are, maybe you want to fill up this space with something you truly love in your everyday life. Maybe you can imagine hugging your child very close to you and feeling the embrace of a child or your loved one, your partner, your dog. Filling it up with a beautiful memory, something in your very recent past, something that feels very real and tangible and like it happened maybe just yesterday. Maybe it did just happen yesterday or last week. And fill up this space, this gap between you and this thing that you would like to be, do, or have. Fill it up more and more so that this space doesn't feel like empty space anymore. It feels like the energy of love and joy and fulfillment and meaning, grace, beauty, support, security, safety, all those things. And as you fill up this space, you notice that this thing, whatever you want to be, do, and have that you are imagining, it is becoming something that feels closer and close to you. Because now you've bridged this thing that exists in the ethereal field, and you've added this to your emotional field by filling up this space in between where this exists in the ethereal, meaning not in real tangible manifest form yet, and bringing it closer to you into your emotional field. And so it's coming closer to you. This gap is becoming shorter. And as you feel the emotions and allow them to inform now your thoughts. What are you thinking you will do with this thing? What are you thinking you will enjoy? What kind of experiences can you think about you being engaged in with whatever this is, this new car, your new soulmate, this amount of money, whatever it is that you're imagining, this new job, this new career, this new business you're building. Let the thoughts run wild about all the things that are available to you now. This expanse of this new way of being. What will it bring you? Really untether your imagination here from any sort of limitation or lack. And as you bring this closer to you, bring this into your thought field, which is even closer to who you are in your physical field. And feel how real this is now, because you've made it manifest in emotion and thought. And to your brain, and to the ancient circuitry of your brain, this is as good as this thing being here, this person being here right now, in your present. While your eyes are still closed, imagine you're just sitting in that car. You're holding onto that pile of money. You are hugging close your soulmate to you. You are in your favorite position or career, or in your business. Whatever it is. Feel how real that is. And now bring this into that tube, let's call it the pranic tube of energy that we created above the head and below the feet. Bring this energy, the fullness of that, into the energy of this tube and breathe it in, again, from both directions, above the head and below the feet, bringing this into the heart space, from above and below simultaneously. And as you breathe out, letting this experience unfold and spill out into the entirety of your physical being. This is now informing you on a cellular level. I am that. And sit with this energy as long as you like. Use this any way you like for anything that you would like to bring into your life in the physical right now. This is a fun way to play with manifesting from fifth dimensional consciousness in the heart-centric energy and bringing this into the physical in your 3D reality. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you want to play with an even more expanded version of this tool that's even more powerful and 7 other technologies like it, I invite you to come join me in Consciousness Mechanics. It is an 8-week program. It has a companion book, and it starts September 19th, 2019 at 10 a.m. Pacific time. I'll have the information here in the comments for you to sign up. When you do sign up at the full price, you will get my Channeling Benevolent Energies class free. That's a $149 value added on. And you will learn tools to help you either learn how to channel benevolent energies in this course or enhance your abilities of doing that, the gifts that you may have with doing that already. So I want to wish you guys so much love and peace. Bye-bye.